Disclaimer, I'm not high. This is just allergies. I don't know if you can tell because I just put eye drops in, so we're good. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I originally had something completely different in mind, and then I went on YouTube and stumbled upon Jenna Marble's most recent video, Bad Habits, and it got me thinking of my, not necessarily bad, I mean, in some ways they're bad, but not necessarily bad, just strange habits that I've developed as I've grown older. Things that I didn't carry with me from childhood into my adult life. So we're gonna start with number 5. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have number 5. This habit is something that I developed mainly because I like to control everything, and it's like the small little thing that really I have to do, or it annoys me. It annoys me and I can't look at my phone. And it's when I have too many notifications on my phone. I have to clear them. I have to like look at them. If I have like a bunch of notifications on my phone, I have to figure out how to remove it. Like the minute I see a text, I have to at least like look at the text. Even if I'm not ready to respond to it, I just need to get rid of the notification. Every once in a while, I'll leave it there because I know I have to answer it and I won't forget about it, but there's that slight inkling in the back of my spine where it just gets to me. I need to get rid of that number. However many numbers it is, I just need to remove it. My emails are the same way. I have like 20 billion emails and I have just get to go through and just clear them. And I'll sit there and like look at which one's important and I'll clear them or mark them as red or flag them. I just don't want to see those numbers in the corner just saying how many things I have to do. It makes me think that I'm out of control. And if I can't figure out, like there's a game that I can't figure out why it's notifying me, and I open it, I'm searching through all the stuff, I'm trying to figure out why. There must be a messaging area on there that I don't know about, so I just deleted it. I said, fuck it, I'm just tired of looking at it. It was a fun game, but I couldn't figure out how to get rid of your message, so I just fucking deleted it because I was tired of looking at that fucking one, just constantly, that big red one in the corner just staring a hole in my fucking face. Number 4. This one's by far one of the weirder ones. I wouldn't say it's number 1 weird, but it is by far probably one of my weirdest habits that I developed. And I don't know how, I don't know why, and it's pretty much just in the past year or so, maybe 2 years, but I've developed this habit as I'm driving or I'm driving with someone and I see like something dead on the side of the road, I like blow it a kiss. Like, I don't know why, but I feel that I'm like helping it ascend into the next realm, whether it be heaven or, you know, some utopia or just another world or whatever. Like, now its spirit is not in this world. There's really no reason for me to do it. It's an animal that like got hit by a car most likely. Even like the smushed ones that you can't even tell if they're an animal, like I feel guilty if I don't at least give them their ascension that is from me. Like I have some type of shaman powers that is going to allow them to lift into the air and just become one with the earth or something. I don't know. I have no fucking clue. Something in me has decided that I have to be very spiritual in a not typical fashion. Like, I am not religious in any which way or other, and I can't figure out why this is sticking with me so much. But, you know, it's not harming anyone, and if anything, if I am some type of spiritual shaman, I am doing a service, a beautiful, wonderful service for all those poor animals that were on the side of the road that were stuck, trapped in this hell of reliving that horror over and over. So I'm probably going to continue that one because it's just a habit. It's just something I do without thinking. And we move on to number 3. Number 3 is probably one of the grosser things I do. And it's not necessarily like disgusting. It's just weird and kind of gross. And I explain to you that it's not like the worst thing in the world, but I feel kind of grossed out talking about it. I feel like talking about body parts in general, whether it be something that we lose naturally or not, is gross, especially the things that we lose, like toenails and hair. But I have a habit of pulling out my eyebrow hairs every once in a while. It sounds weird, and I think it's also because I have like this weird subconscious like feeling that people are like thinking my eyebrows are too much or something, because I'm always like plucking them and shaping them and trying to make sure that they're, you know, okay. And everyone should try to maintain the brow. You know, don't make it huge. Huge eyebrows may be in right now, but you'll regret it in future lifetimes when, you know, kids are looking at your photos and like, what's with the giant ass fucking eyebrow, mom or dad? I had this weird obsession where I have to like just pluck them out every once in a while, and not even like know what I'm plucking. I just like take whatever comes out, and it's usually like the big strands in the middle anyways, so I feel like I'm thinning the herd, really. You know what, it's not really hurting me. Like, I still have a lot of eyebrow, and I swear, like, there's nothing that's making them go away, because I actually really want to get like some nice like laser surgery or something to remove like pretty much all, you know what, fuck it, from like shape the eyebrows down, just remove it all, keep the eyelashes obviously, but remove it all, and then just go hairless, because body hair is disgusting. I mean, on other people sometimes it works, but on me, I just feel like it is the worst thing in the world. I just want to remove it all. So maybe that's part of it. Maybe it's just my way of slightly removing the excess hair that I do not care for. And then we move on to number 2. Now, number 2, this is one of those things that I just know a million people have. I actually personally know a bunch of people have it. And I am a worse offender probably than most. But I have a bad obsession with using the word fuck to replace everything. Like, instead of saying the, it's fuck. And instead of saying cup, it's the fucking cup. Like, there's no reason for me to add fuck, fucking, or fucked in sentences, most likely, at all. Or to scream it out. Just blatantly scream fuck, but it's just so hard to stop. My mother's always on my case about, oh, you use the F word too much in your videos, but fuck it. I like the F word. I feel like it's my personal favorite word. Sorry, Mom, but that one's going to stay because I just like saying fuck. It's so good. Like, sometimes there's no word in this world that can replace pretty much everything and still have like a very deep meaning behind it. I saw this one, I believe he was an Indian guy, and it was a joke, but he was speaking about how the word fuck could mean so many different things, and it was funny. It was really funny. It was meant to be for laughs, but it was so true. What he said was so true, and if I could find that video, I'll put it in the description so you can see it too, because it was really funny. It was really good. You know what? Fuck it. Say the word fuck. And then there's number 1. Number 1 is the weirdest thing that I do. It is the absolute strangest habit/phobia that I have. And it is somewhat a hindrance on some people. Usually it's just a hindrance on myself, but there have been times that it's hindered others. I refuse to touch anything, if I can avoid it, in a public restroom. I hate it. I'm so incredibly disgusted by public restrooms. It's almost like a germophobic feeling. I can't touch anything without my mind spiraling into chaos. There's something about public restrooms that gross me out. And maybe it's because I've seen too many people actually not wash their hands and they touch the doorknobs, but I will refuse to touch the flushing part of the toilet or anything that you have to touch that was right after you used the toilet. Actually, I even refuse to touch the sink handle after I've washed my hands. Like, I'll touch it the first time, wash, and then I'll have to find something to turn off the handles. I actually am in love with anything that's automated because I don't have to touch anything excessive. Like, I hate touching the little thing to get you paper towels. Like, I don't know what to call that, but the little knobby thing that you press down to get more paper towel. I hate it. I refuse to touch it. I use my foot half the time, like, and it's really awkward when people walk in and you're like having your foot like up to your face and you're trying to like pump something with your leg just to get some more paper towel. But at the same time, I don't give a fuck because I'm not going to get disgustingly sick off of someone who didn't wash their hands, because that's fucking disgusting. Wash your hands every time you walk out of a bathroom. And to top it all off, I refuse to touch the doorknob to get out of the bathroom, especially a public restroom. I mean, I'll do it at home restrooms, but I'm still a little bit leery. I'm like, ooh, should I? Ooh. But at the same time, there's no way for me to get out because I just have to get out of them. But in public restrooms, usually there's not a lock, and I just have to open it. So people who have like the little paper towel dispensers, those are wonderful. Those are beautiful. I do not like the little blow dry things because now I have to fucking touch the damn door. That's like the number one thing I won't touch. And here's where it becomes a hindrance. I have been locked in some restrooms, especially the ones where it's just like one person bathrooms. I have been locked in them because I kind of can't get myself to touch it. So I just have to call someone to get me out of the restroom. And yes, I've called someone more than once to get me out of public restrooms because I refuse and I'm terrified to touch the door. So it is a little bit of a hindrance, and I refuse to go to like really gross public restrooms. Like I can't do it. Outhouses, out of the question. I will not. No. Just no. And there you have it, everybody. Those are the weird little habits that I've developed as I've gotten older, and I honestly can't think of a single other bad habit that I have. Like, those are pretty much it. Like, nothing comes to mind. Yeah, nothing. I can't think of a single thing. Well, I hope you liked this video, everybody, and if you did, don't forget to give it a like, give it a subscribe. Then you could be like always on top of my content. You could be like, whoa, we've got another video, dude, I gotta watch it, like, or however you talk. Like, I don't assume that you're some like weird surfer guy from California, but if you are, I welcome you. You're no different than everybody else who loves my content, so cheers to you. And if you have some weird habits that you've developed, or if you share some habits with me, just throw it in the comments. I would love to know some of those weird habits. It makes me feel better and that I'm not alone, because we know how terrible I feel about being alone all the time. If you haven't seen some of the other videos, I'm sure you can tell by now. Also, you can find me on all the social media right there. It's all there. Right there. You can find all those things. It's easy. It's just click away. Well, not up there, but it's like down there. It's in the description. You can click on them there. And I'm on another channel, WhatsItToYa Productions. You can find it over here somewhere. That one you can click on. I made that one clickable, so that one's easy. And that's it. That's all I got for you guys today. So I hope you enjoyed this. So until next time, everybody.